What is up, YouTube? A9 here, and welcome back to the episode of Over-Engineering Survival. So, the rail line is almost done. I'm basically at the point where I've got to go from the 45-degree incline we're at right now to the 0 degrees at the bottom of the mountain. But before we do that, I figure we can travel back up to the top because, I mean, this is with the wheels on. With wheels off, we've got 7 days of power, but I still want to be able to get back up to the top before I completely run out of power. So we're gonna go up to the top. We're gonna recharge the train by actually completing the merge blocks at the top of the rail line. Bring over some of those battery modules and get the rail line at least a little bit charged up. Yeah. So we should be able to make it. It'll be slow going, but we can get up the hill even with a full inventory. And right now the inventory is more or less full. But while we're moving, I can talk about some of the changes I've made to this. So as you can see, there's some more drills. That was so I can do the right-click drill mode with the main spinny drills, the ones that go around in the circle to do the bigger hole, while still collecting stone with the bottom ones, because they basically just scrape the ground. So it doesn't matter what speed I'm going, because they're not actually interfering with any voxels. So I can go at like full speed in quotation marks, which is more like 0.45 meters per second, which is a lot faster than the 0.15 I was, 0.015 I was going before. Yeah, but it's still slow going up this hill. But as you can see, yeah, going up this hill, we've got 29 minutes of power, so I didn't really want to wait. Yeah, other than that, power hasn't been too much of an issue. I ground down and replaced the large batteries once. I ground down and replaced one of the small grid batteries on the main train. The one that actually still has the green dot, because the green dot just disappeared because it was fully out of power. So but the good news is I've gotten a lot of materials. There's a medium cargo container on the back here, and I took 3 or 4 of those full of silicon and nickel back to base. So we're good on silicon and nickel for a long time. And for steel, like I said, the inventory is currently full of steel plates right now, which is, I think, 2 medium cargo containers worth and 2 welders, so 4 in total, 4 medium cargo containers worth of steel plates left over. And also, I've welded up all of this as well. And I've nearly completed welding up all the rail scaffolding we put, well, not the scaffolding, just the rail itself at the top of the hill. But I will cut back when we get to the top of the hill, because this is going to take me a while. Alright, so we made it to the top. Only some small issues getting up here. So yeah, it's not perfect. But we made it, so it's all that matters. Lock, turn off those thrusters. Turn off the wheels. I gotta turn off the other wheels too. There we go, 2 days. Is there anything I need? I should grab all this. Alright, so I'm gonna drive back to base, and we'll bring the stuff needed for the batteries, or the battery recharge module thingamabobs. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back at base, and I'm gonna fill. Actually, I need to add stuff to the G menu first. I'm gonna add what I need to the truck, all the component wise. It should be some merge blocks. Integrate merge blocks. I'm gonna say 2 of them. Should be it actually, but we'll grab a button panel as well. Trying to think, was there anything else I needed to bring? Ooh, we got a statue. That's new. Oh, yeah, I guess the DLC did drop. I did make a flare gun. Testing it out inside of the tunnel to see how much it lit up. And I'm not super excited about the fact that when it hits the ground, it goes out. Considering in the description with the flare gun, it says, can be used as a temporary light source. I don't call that a temporary light source. It's a very temporary light source. Just a little fun thing to add, I guess. There we go. So there's that. Again, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need, and I don't think there is. But yeah, thankfully, because everything, or because it took so long, everything took so long, because the big dig took so long, more or less everything is at 100% charge at this point. I was just 50 hours-ish, roughly, was enough to basically fully recharge all the batteries. So I am going to disconnect and disconnect. So these should no longer be attached to the base, right? Yes. Cool. So these will be the 2 we're going to take with us, because I'm going to take 2 of them down there. I think I'm going to try and maneuver myself just a little bit closer. And actually, I should have done this the other way, instead of trying to back up. Right in front and nice and close. I think that should be good. Grab both, take both at the same time. I'm not 100% sure. Never tried it before. I know I can 100% grab one of them. probably want to... not bunk it. Grab it with this one fully extended. Up. And then... close to the middle of that. There we go. Ooh, okay. Are you not separated? What's going on here? You fucking... Oh, I hate that wobble. So much. Perhaps I should have grabbed the other one first. Yeah, I'm sure this is fine. Totally fine. Definitely not an accident waiting to happen. Okay, it looks like I can only grab one at a time. Oh, please stop rocking. Oh my god. Really, I may be able to take both at the same time. It might be doable. Um... Hold on. If I do this, which doesn't have a trigger on it because I think it's actually currently broken. All right. What's this? Please, just stop bouncing. Ah. Okay. So if I drop it, and then and give it a little nudge. All right. Why are the landing gear not on here anymore? That's kind of annoying. Hmm. If I made a fatal error, I might have made a fatal error. They're all too far back for landing gear. Okay. Do you think I can fit another merge block thing in there? I don't know. What I need to do is I need to put merge blocks here and here, I think, as well on the outside. Well, it's locked down, so that's good. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. So close. I have an idea. Nailed it. This is so stupid. All right, onwards. Oh god, this is so stupid. I think I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. Override one of the gyros. Lower the strength to like 10 maybe. So make sure they're not scrubbing against the trailer itself or any of the batteries. Be easier to walk around. Should be fine. Realize that I meant to actually get food and water as well before I left, so we're gonna do that real quick. And then I'll see you guys when I get back down to the rail line. Alright, so we're back at the rail line, and I need to come up with a good spot to put these where they won't be super in the way. But they're also, you know, accessible and easy to get at, and this place is a nightmare to navigate. So I had always intended for this to be the on-ramp. However, with this here now, don't think this is the on-ramp anymore. I think this might be the cargo offload unload area. And maybe I turn where we have our temporary refinery bridge to the passenger offload load unload area. So this might be the perfect spot to put the batteries. Wow, these actually have some charge in them now. I guess however many hours this save has been up since I installed those has been enough time for them to be around 50% power. That's pretty impressive, honestly. I should change these to be on recharge is also something I should do. Just so... Or maybe not recharge, just off actually might be a better idea. I just don't want these things. I mean, they shouldn't, because it's batteries. If there's a power source, they'll just end nothing being like draining them. They'll just change to recharge when they're set to auto, but I don't know. I don't trust it. So I need to remove all of this.
Inventory full.
Oh no, my inventory's full. Cargo container, you'll work for right now. Or not cargo container, connector. Eventually that might get put back, but for right now, I'm just gonna take out that wall siding. And now I gotta remember what this looked like. Give me 1 second while I remember what this looked like. Okay, so I've remembered what it looked like. Definitely didn't just fly over there in spectator mode to take a look. This seems like a great way to die. I think I want... Hold on, what side do the merge blocks are on this side? So would probably want a merge block there. So it would be like this with a merge block. And then I want 1 block space, and then Actually, that might be too far forward. I'm gonna say that's too far forward. Get rid of it. And, probably would want a merge block right where I'm standing is where I'd want it. Can I reach that? Probably not. Now I can put the merge block down and then leave a 1 block space, put merge block down. So then in the middle here is where I can put the recharge on and off control panel thingy. Alright, there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna weld this up and we can drop these batteries off and get everything recharging. Right, so the merge blocks have been built. And now we get to do the part that I'm kind of dreading to do. This part's always scary for some reason. Only ever done it 3 times? Please don't bonk into the battery when you're doing this. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Nearly a perfect spot. I really think I need a more bit of articulation in this. But I don't really have the room for it. Okay, we'll try and grab it the best we can by... Okay, well, now we've grabbed it. That's great. This would be number 2. No, I don't want to do it that way. Okay. And we're up. How am I going to get out of here? Well, that's one way of doing it. Gonna push these batteries just a bit. There we go. Nice and out of the way. Dang. Actually, I'm gonna retract that just ever so slightly. Forward! Forward! Realize I never turned the merge blocks on. Even though that doesn't have power, can I still? No. Or actually requires power. Okay. Whoops, I turned the wrong thing on. There we go. I'm also gonna go get oxygen. Oh, okay. Hey, we got it. Nope, wrong way. Come on. Did you just lock already, please? There you go. Alright, so it's locked. That retracts. We're gonna set these guys to recharge. Batteries and fully recharged in 15 minutes. Which means, oh, I should also turn off the rest of the batteries. Batteries, because those are just gonna empty because I have them on discharge. Those off. Are you dead? Yeah, you're dead. I don't have bottles on me. I need bottles. How long until these guys are empty? Fully depleted 1 hour, so yeah, I'll be able to recharge the batteries on this. And then I'll leave these guys here just in case we need to do an extra recharge or something. I doubt it, but you never know. I'm just gonna take a quick check at, we're not gonna melt. We should be okay. We're gaining 1/4 of a degree a second. 400 is the oh no point. I think we should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. We're probably gonna hit like nearly 300, which is still within the safe zone. So that's good enough to leave. We're actually gonna head back to base. while this recharges and maybe get started on another project. That should be. Is that ramp down? That's ramp down. And you might be saying, another project? Aren't we still doing one? And the correct answer, or the answer is yes. But we're gonna need a scout when we get to the bottom of the rail line and complete the station down there. So, since I already have a scout rover designed, I figure we can head back to base and build it. Alright, so this is the Scout. If any of you guys watched my last train building live stream here on YouTube, you might recognize this. I did show it off a little bit at the very end. Obviously, because this is a projection, it doesn't have its trailer hitch, but its trailer hitch is roughly at the same height as our big truck, so it can take or use, I should say, the same trailers that our big truck currently uses. Not to the same efficiency or whatever, because obviously I'm using 3x3 wheels here, not 5x5s, and the truck is substantially less massive. So I won't be taking like the welder crane using this truck. Theoretically I could, but I'm not going to. This is more for the flatbed, so I can use this with the flatbed, or if I design a trailer specifically for this one, its hitch will be at the same height, so I could take it with the big truck. That's kind of my philosophy behind it, so that's why when we're done building it, you'll notice there's this big old hitch at the back. That's the reason why. But yeah, so I'm gonna build this, and then we'll take it down to the rail line, and well, I'll just park it there, and then we can finish the rail line and bring this down to the bottom. So I'll be right back. Alright, so Scout is done. It's a little bit different than the blueprint. I added a ladder and a spotlight on a hinge and piston that will track us when extended, so we can see what we're doing in the dark, because I really like that feature on the main truck. So I figured I'd add it to this one. I need to open the doors. And we are gonna have to design a trailer that has a oxygen tank on it, just because this, well, it can give us oxygen, it can't actually I can't refill our bottles because it doesn't have a tank on it, which isn't the best. But that's fine, because we're gonna have to build a little trailer for it anyways, because I don't plan on taking this flatbed down with it. So we're just gonna park it on the flatbed, and then we'll take it down to the rail line and just park it there for right now. Uh-oh. Okay, it's a little bit more difficult to get up on this than I remember it being. We go. Come on. There we go. Down. Wheels. gonna that all the way up. Hopefully we don't grab the wheels, but I have a feeling we are going to. 5 would be in the middle, so just do 5, because 5 is fairly certain is in the middle of it, so yeah, 5 is not grabbing wheels. Should be fine for us to take to the rail line. So I'm going to do that, and then we will finish the actual rail line. So I'll be right back. Alright, so welcome back. I have brought the train back down to the bottom of the rail line. I have also grabbed our welder ship. I flew it down here using its remote control, because we're probably going to need it at some point. But right now, we're actually going to be doing... do I have my bottles on me? I do. Okay, let me grab some steel plate. Please don't hurt me. Okay. Just gonna put a bit of a way back up. Yeah, with the rail line, I really don't. I'm gonna at some point I'm gonna have to go through and build all of these supports in. Well, not all of them, but oops, the majority of the supports in every few hundred blocks or so, just so if it like section does break, the entire thing doesn't fall down. Alright, but yeah, this is a nice easy way up for us now. Went up on the wrong side. Just want to fill up my bottles before, or my suit oxygen before the bottles tick down. Seeing as we needed to come back up here anyways. I think we'll do something like this. Come out a block. You're not gonna let me place that. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna dig a bit. So what we're doing right now is we're going to be doing the transition from the 45 degrees that we're currently at to basically to 0 degrees at the bottom. And how I'm going to be doing that is I'm going to be doing 5-degree increments, just so it's a little bit smoother than how it is at the top, because I'm hoping that will allow me to take it at a much higher speed. And maybe look a little bit better. And also because that's how I planned it out, and to change it now would just be dumb. Because I'm fairly certain I'm in the right spot. If I do 5-degree increments, 21 blocks for each section, I'll get roughly close to the bottom. That in the last section before I hit 0 degrees, I can extend it out as far as I need to, so that I will be level to where I want to be. If that made any sense. Come on. Wait, did I already place a block under there? Oh, I did. I am a genius. So we'll do the piston there. And I'm realizing this is actually way too freaking close to where it needs to be because I need to be able to move the other piston forward. Whoops. So we'll do this very far back, like somewhere around here, I guess. Well, a large grid piston extends 3 blocks, right? So if we do it here, this should be a good spot. Yeah. Piston. Where'd you place that? Game. Is it like, are you just not happy with these blocks being here? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. For some reason, you're just not happy with those being there. Fine. You still need to be connected, though. On the end of this will be a hinge. So I'm going to weld all of these up, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I welded them up. I'm just gonna set their limits. So this should be at a limit of +5. Also, I probably should set their shear I can't talk. Inertia tensors. Actually, upper range, go to 10. Just that way it's a little bit higher so I can sneak it in easier. Because I'll lift it up a little bit when doing the weld pads. Can I reach from here? I can. Cool. So 4. And then off to the side. I can't actually place the block. She's in piston, but could you retract, please? Might need to retract a bit more. Yeah. And then I probably also need to make this go up further. Let me turn shear inertia tensor on. Your shear inertia tensor on. Okay. Oh, yeah, I need to do one more over, actually. So that's fine. After that, I need to go down because the wheel's in the way. Did I somehow line that up, like, perfectly? Also, I need to turn off the projector. No, it's going to come back a little bit. Also, you should go to the 5 degrees, please. So yeah, you'll have to move back a little bit. I'm gonna actually weld that because the unwelded shape is slightly different than the welded shape. So actually, go forward it slightly. I need to raise the bottom also. That one's gonna be tough because I won't be able to see it. Yeah, I think distance-wise I'm good. And then the good news is I'll be able to just copy whatever settings I put these at for the rest of them, so I won't have to fiddle around as much. Because they're all going to be at the same angle. I'll just make sure to put pistons in the same spot. Yeah. 64. Oh, some lag. Oof. A little bit higher. Also, I should probably grab some oxygen. I'm always worried that, because I'm exploring a lot in terms of how Rival AI, or whatever version the NPC scripting is called now, is gonna, what was I doing? Is gonna drop a base on me somehow, because how it works is every time you explore a set amount of distance, like back and forth, it has a chance of spawning in a NPC base. And, you know, I'm 6 kilometers from my base at this point, which I think is within the range, or which is like the range, the default range for spawning an NPC base. I'm just kind of remembering from when I tried to set up my own NPC mod for this series before Digi's Realistic Thrust was updated to ignore NPCs. I think we're in a good spot. So I'm always worried that just an NPC base will just spawn out of nowhere and decide it wants to kill me. Enable place Y. I also wish there was a block that just said, convert me to station. That would be a cool block. That when you got it close enough to voxel, it kind of welded itself to the voxel. Make a lot of things a lot easier. Good news is we're kind of at a good point for I don't have to go very far to make these line up. I think that's not quite as good as I was gonna get. I can do a little bit better than that. Zoom in a bit more. What is it? It's cap blocks to make you walk? Yeah. At least that's what I have it set to. That way, a bit Forward. Ah, this is so
Energy
difficult.
low.
Probably was. Oh, okay, there we go. That's a good spot. Okay. Let me grab. Come on. Grab some of these. Some of these. Ah, I think if I raise this up, should be able to put weld pads under there. Hmm. Why aren't you allowed to place a weld pad? Is it because you're going into voxel? Yeah, I think it's because you're going into voxel.
Energy critical.
Yeah, shut up, suit. Actually, I'm at the height where the crossbeam would go, right? Is it? Oh no, I had to go one further down. Never mind. No, just don't replace that. So worried about this stupid drill hitbox and it just deciding to. Oh god, I'm at 1 energy. I didn't realize that. I gotta go up this side. Everything's
No
fine.
energy.
Everything's fine. I guess normally when I'm ignoring energy, I'm in an oxygen environment when I'm welding stuff, so I'm not relying on my suit to keep me warm and breathing. I guess I'm in a warm temperature, so. Oh no, it's freezing. Never mind. Are you happy? You are happy now. Good. Gonna place a couple of these down. That should be enough where there'll be no explosions. All I need to do is reverse. Boom. We're together. I wonder if those have the reach to do a right-click drill. I went up on the wrong side. There's so many little things I would do differently. If I were to redesign this thing, and one of them would be make the cockpit accessible from both sides. Did that do any right-click drill? Not 100% sure. One thing I can do is what? That? Oh, there we go. I'll clear some of it. Yeah, that cleared some of it. I don't think enough, but it did clear some. Oh, I didn't grab steel plates. Let me up. Actually, like, come on, let me up. Hopefully I'll be able to place a half slab on the respective side it needs to be on. I might have to back up a tiny bit for it to actually be able to place. Just because I think the wheel might be in the way. Which is fine. One more. Yeah. No, don't be stuck. Oh, no, we're good. Could even place a full block if I wanted to. I don't, but could. There we go. Yeah, like, look how far away that is compared to, when you build it. It's kind of silly. Alright, now I just gotta do this 8 more times, and, we'll be at the bottom. So I will do that between this episode and next episode, because I have a feeling this is going to be a long episode with us building the rover and bringing the batteries over. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.